Okay, figured I'd do a video, or a proper video anyway. This is my broccoli plant. It's early in the morning. It's got some, well, broccoli growing. Of course, the leaves are still good to eat too, so I'm probably going to be trimming off a lot of the little tiny ones and eating those. But yeah, it's very, very big for the pot, so I don't know if it's root bound yet, but I think I might be putting more dirt in it pretty soon, just so it's got a little bit more of a top layer, because it dropped pretty good since I put it in there. But yeah, it's doing very well, and I wish I could have planted it over here, but I didn't. I have space, and we have my, I guess it's called Bright Lights, bright yellow chard, very pretty, very nice leaves. Once again, if I had the sun, I would plant more, but I've had to move this guy to keep getting sun because of the way the sun has been moving around. Over here is sort of my little testing area, and everything over here is doing okay at best. It's not the best spot, and I'm probably going to just fill these holes back in. But you know, maybe like this carrots, maybe these carrots are going to do pretty good. Who knows? But it doesn't get a lot of sun, and it's not really a good spot because it seems to be just sort of so far away from the sunlight. Nothing's going to really grow very well. But this experiment I tried out, so I'm going to probably fill that in later. And we go over here. See, I've pulled up my Serrano plant, and it's been gone for a while. Look, these other plants get sun, but it just seems like this time of year, this spot doesn't get a lot of sun at all, and it's too bad because I have a lot of good stuff I'm trying to grow, like this kohlrabi, and I have two different types here. One is this green colored one is just the white, it's called white Vienna, and then we have the purple one, and I don't know if you can see, but let's see, right down here, you notice how it's rounder. That's what it's supposed to do. It makes a ball, and you eat that little ball. I think this one's got a better view. That one's definitely round, so it's pretty cool. I guess you're supposed to pick them when they get about softball size. So I'm also noticing that my Fresno chili pepper plant is finally starting to show some damage from the weather. It didn't have any green leaves, and now it's starting to get a little, yeah, it kind of sucks. But I don't know. I've picked at least 10 pounds of peppers off this thing, and they're pretty hot, but they're not. You could cook with them. They're not like they would just like completely burn you up, but they're really good. You know what? I can't pronounce this, so I'm just gonna point the camera at it. It's called Romansko, broccoli X cauliflower. So I'm assuming it's a hybrid broccoli cauliflower cross pollination kind of thing going on. And had them last year. They look just like that green picture, except they eventually turn purple, which is also very cool. So yeah, these guys, I got 3 of them, and I didn't mean to put one so close to this squash, but oh well, we'll see what it does. Collard greens right here doing very well. I've been keeping them small by eating all the big leaves. Actually, I missed one right here. It's actually growing very well in this little corner. So I have all that going on. This is my Black Beauty squash, and it's doing pretty good. Again, if it was in the summer, it'd be twice that big by now. But again, the sun is an issue, and I expect it to die off because, you know, cold nights and rain and all that. This plant likes the heat, and it's not getting any heat. So we come over here, and it's too bad I lost a little bit of the crop of peas. But as I go up, I've never seen them before, but these are flowers for a pea plant. I'm not sure which ones these are now because they got all mixed together. But they definitely have a weird kind of smell. Kind of, I don't know, vegetable-y kind of smell. And they've, this black wiring thingy that I have here was something they threw away at my store. We usually use it to hang like hooks and stuff on, and I was like, no, I'm taking that. So I took it, and I've got my peas growing on it. It's almost just like an experiment as well, because I would assume that you'd need to pick or grow way more to satisfy the needs of someone trying to eat a lot of them like I would do. But I'm probably going to use them just like kind of throw a few in here or there. But yeah, I think the flowers are really cool. I wish you could just grow the flowers because they come out really weird. They have like little, almost like little wings or something. Yeah, it's pretty neat. But yeah, they get, for some reason they started down here. They're really small, really wiry looking, and then up here they got really thick. And I'm assuming because of the issue with, you know, not having any sun. But yeah, I think this, let's see here. Yeah, standing on it, this trellis is about 6 feet, give or take. So hopefully they don't get too much taller. If they do, then well, I guess that's all right too. I usually try and get them to stay on it because we had a really bad wind and it was blowing everywhere. There we go. Yeah, I just think the flowers are really cool on this thing. Look really neat. They're really pretty. I wish you could just grow them just for the flower. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Besides pretty much eventually pulling out my peppers, everything else has been growing okay. But this time of year is just no sun. And it's kind of bad because I had all these ideas of growing all this cool stuff, and well, not too much. They're growing, but they're really slow, and I guess people were telling me that the kohlrabi I should have had like 2 crops by now because I planted them way back in like August. But yeah, we'll see. I guess I think I'm going to eventually just pull everything up after I get most of what I want out of here, and then kind of get the dirt all prepared for summer. And hopefully I'll be able to have 2 crops in the summer, really early crop, and then something later on. So, actually, one little thing. I noticed that my neighbors are growing peppers. I don't know if they're ornamental or what, but they're at least as tall as the fence, and that's pretty tall. I don't know if they're just, I don't know, if they're eating for eating or what. They kind of smell like they're, I don't know, like they're just for cooking or something, but I'll try one of them. I don't think they'll mind. Yeah, so broccoli's doing good, and hopefully I don't get too much of this. I'm not sure what caused this right here. All of a sudden this one leaf is just yellow and dying up. Everything else looks okay, besides a little bit of burn from the sun. But alright, I think that's it. Yeah. If I back up, you can see no sun at all in that whole area. Whereas right over here, it has sun. So I guess I could have put a garden right where I'm standing. Maybe this row. So at least get sun some part of the day. But I want to have some kind of a yard. So, yeah. Maybe over here. Next year I might do something right here. Put something there to grow. Who knows? That's a good spot. I mean, it's, what time is it now? 10? No. Still early. It's like 8 or 9. And this spot gets sun all day. All day. So, one more thing that I don't usually cover is lemon tree. Yeah, I don't water this thing. I don't like spray it for bugs. I don't. Let me guess. I don't do anything. I just cut it back when it's touching the house, which it was. I got my electric cutters out and moved all the branches. They're really sharp. But this thing every year produces tons of lemons. I mean, it produces a lot. I don't know why I did to have it, what I'm doing, but yeah, it just has tons and tons and tons. And yeah, we usually end up picking them. This year, though, I'm not going to give a lot of them away. I'm going to probably try and put them in compost. Maybe dehydrate some lemons, put them in my grinder, see if I can add some flavor. But yeah, a lot of lemons, crazy amounts that I can't even eat. Way too many. And of course, they taste pretty good. You know, you can pick these right now and they're good to go. So, actually looks like, look at that. Yeah, one already fell, bright yellow. Oh, this guy's going in compost. Yeah, so very weird. Don't know why it just keeps going and going, so I can't really complain about it. Going up to the compost pile. Oh boy. I don't even want to open this up. I'm going to have to stop the camera.